guys, today I went through some of my makeup collection and decided to declutter a little bit. I decided to do this differently than I did the last time I did a round of decluttering. So I just pulled out the stuff that I'm going to give away to people, either my sister or my mom or my friends, or if no one wants it, I'll see if somebody else I can donate it to. But I pulled out some stuff that I just haven't been using in my collection. I went through an inventory and feel like I have way too much stuff. So I just went through, I'm going to share with you the stuff that I'm just going to give away. I already have some stuff that I decluttered that I threw away because it was old and gross, and so I just threw that away. I'm not going to include that in here, but I'm just going to share with you some of the stuff that I'm passing on because I don't reach for it. So I'm going to start with blushes and blush products. So the first thing that I have is a blush quad from City Color, and this is collection 3. So I did a giveaway for City Color a couple months back. And I'm not giving this away because it's a bad product. These colors are really pretty and I really like them, but I just have other blushes that I reached for that I prefer, so I'm going to see if my mom or my sister want this instead, since I have way too many blushes as it is. I think I had like 33 when I first did my inventory before I decluttered, and that's just way too many. Next up is a Rimmel blush called Santa Rosa. Just a very neutral colored blush. I might see if my niece wants that to play with. I don't know. My other two blushes are one from Physicians Formula. This is one in Rose. It's a Happy Booster blush. And the packaging is so cute. I kept this last time because the packaging was adorable, but I just never used this blush. And so I will see if someone else wants that. And then Hot Mama by The Balm. I have one that's very, very similar. I have like Orgasm by NARS. That's very, very similar to this, so I don't really need both. And then I have one bronzer that I'm going to get rid of, and this is the NYC Smooth Skin bronzer. You guys probably have seen this one quite a bit on YouTube. I just have other bronzers and it takes so long to use up a bronzer that I don't need this one too. Next up, I have eye products. So I have a couple of single eyeshadows that I just don't tend to reach for because I have them in other palettes and things like that. First one I have is the Essence Party All Night eyeshadow, and this one's really pretty. I just have other ones that are similar that I reach for. And then I also have the CoverGirl single eyeshadow in Mink, which is this one here. I have the Maybelline Color Tattoo in Test My Teal, which is a really pretty color. I don't use the color tattoos when they're in these colors. If I want a pop-up color for eyeliner or something like that, I'll use an eyeliner that I have instead of that. Speaking of which, I have two eyeliners. One is by NYX and it's in the color Azure, which is like a bright blue color, and one by Urban Decay, which is in Gonzo, which is same thing, just very, very bright blue color. I kept one similar to these that's like Radium, I think, but I just don't ever tend to go for blue eyeliners like this, so I might as well just keep one and get rid of those two. And then I have this Bare Minerals eyeshadow in the top shelf, so it has Mixologist and Cognac in it. And I just have lots of eyeshadows that are very similar to this, so I don't need to keep this one too. I need to be realistic about the colors that I have in my collection and what I have dupes of and things, and I already have plenty of these. Then I have this City Color Cosmetics white gold highlighter thing. This one I talked about in my giveaway as well. It's like a moussey texture. It's very gold. And I don't know, I've not used it or played with it, so might as well pass it on to someone that might enjoy it more than me. Then I have two palettes actually that I'm going to pass on because I have a lot of palettes anyway. Palettes tend to be the thing that I go for, but I don't need these in addition to a lot of the ones that I have. So the first one that I have is the Balm Nude Tude palette. I really like this one. It's got some really pretty colors in it, but I have just very similar palettes in other situations, and this one is not the one that I reach for most. So I'm going to see if my sister or any friends want this. And then the other one that I have is the Balm Voyage palette, and this one's adorable. I did a review on this one a while back. I'll link that one, and it has really, really pretty colors in it. I never reach for this, and then it has like these 3 cream products. I just don't tend to go for it at all. There are definitely other ones that I pick over this one all the time, so I might as well give this to someone who will get use out of it. The last category of stuff I have are lip products. I'm sure I will thin down on these more in the future as well, but these are things that I have that I don't tend to reach for, or I have other things that are similar that I like better. I don't know. I just don't tend to go for my other lip products, so I figured this is my first step in thinning it down, and I will definitely do more later. But first one, I made an Urban Decay order recently, and I got 2 sets of these. So this one has the Urban Decay Revolution lipstick samples, 1 in 69, Rush, Streak, and Liar. And I already have a set of these that I've opened up, so I'm going to give this to my sister. I have a couple of lip pencils here. So I have this Pixie one that I got from a Ipsy bag, I think, in Pretty Pink. I just have similar ones to this one. I have a Tarte one in Sweet that I don't tend to go for. This one might be a good one for my niece to play with. And then a L'Oreal glossy balm in Petite Plum, which seems, I think this would be good for my sister. I think she would like that one. So I'm gonna hand those over. I have 3 lipsticks. This one I got in my most recent Walmart beauty box, but it's not a color that I will usually go for. And this one's in Maple Kiss. I tried this one out this morning and it's just not my color. And then this one in Shocking Coral, which I just never use this one. It's too bright for me. And then this one in Wild Watermelon, which I also tested out yesterday and it just looks weird on my skin tone. I have a liquid, what is this called? Like the liquid lip lacquer type thing. This is the Rimmel Show Off in Apocalyptic, which is really, really pretty, but I have similar ones in like lipstick form. So I might as well not keep this one and pass it on. Then I have 2 tinted lip balms. These are NYX ones. They're the NYX Butter Lip Balm in Panna Cotta and Brownie. I just am not the biggest fan of the consistency of these, and I don't tend to reach for them ever, so I'm going to see if somebody from my family wants them. It's just a brownish color. Just not my go-tos, so might as well get rid of them. And then I have 3 little mini lip gloss samples, and most of these came in free sample kits or an Ipsy or something. The first one is this Mary Kay lip gloss in Fancy Nancy. This one is a Cynthia Raleigh one in Heartthrob. And this last one is a Smashbox, I don't remember what it's called, but it's Disco Rose, whatever the formula is. This one I got in my 500 point perk from Sephora that I got recently. That was in my haul. It's a fine color. I just have so many similar to it. I don't need this one too. Alright, so those are the things that I am getting rid of, passing on in my next round of decluttering. I thought it might be easier just to share with you guys the things I'm passing on rather than going through my collection and breaking it up into a bunch of different parts. I thought this might just be a little bit quicker. So I hope you guys are having a great Christmas day. That is when I'm filming this. I hope you have a happy holidays, a happy new year, and I will see you in my next video.